harder to do than it looks. Got another chocolate goat milk here in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, and it is UK Farm fresh goat milk. This is a tiny little thing. It is kind of expensive, but you do see it in places, so it must be popular enough. Now I shook it up, it does settle. On here it says, nature's perfect food. Be the judge of that. In order to be the perfect food, it's gonna have to taste pretty good, right? Here it goes, cheers. It's not overpoweringly flavorful. There is some chocolate, but there's more malt than chocolate. It is nicely thin and creamy, so the consistency is really nice. And full disclosure, I did just have a Godiva chocolate ice cream cone, so it's a hard act to follow, but it is pretty bland. It's relatively innocuous. Again, like the stuff in New York, probably a good entry-level chocolate goat milk, if there is such a thing. It actually compares favorably to most of the other chocolate milk here in Malaysia so far. Spoiler alert, a lot of it's below average. But we'll try to hit some more highlights tonight of some decent stuff back at the apartment. Last night in KL, we did find a lot of chocolate milk here. You'll notice the market here is really dominated by Dutch Lady. There's tons of Dutch Lady manifestations out here. There's Marigold, Good Day, and F&N Magnolia. Lots of those. And also, of course, Nestle Milo, which it's everywhere. It's on billboards. You see it in train stations. There's ads everywhere. And the lots of shelf space is dedicated to Nestle Milo. A lot of Milo. And let's be honest, that stuff sucks. That stuff sucks. I get that they got the distribution channel locked down, but it tastes terrible. So the good chocolate milk here in Malaysia really stands out. We've got a couple here. This is Summerfield classic chocolate milk. You get this in the dairy case. It's not that difficult to find. You see it a lot of different places. And what I like about it, it's got a little bit of a powdery chocolate flavor, but it's creamy enough, and it's chocolatey, and it's well balanced, and it's really nice. What I like a little bit more, now this one's good, farm fresh, and again, this is quite easy to find. Most stores seem to carry this, and they even have it in little bottles, which I'm going to bring on the bus tomorrow. I happen to like this more than the Summerfield. Other people might feel differently because it's very unsweet. It's not bitter. Oh yeah, it's lovely, but it's unsweet to the point where chocolate is mostly what you're getting, and there is some cream that support it. Yeah, the more I have this, the more I like it, but if you have something that is super sweet beforehand, it is gonna make this taste a little bitter, so just don't do that. Okay, so speaking of something that's super sweet, this. Can you read Arabic? Neither can I. It is Almarai double chocolate milk. Now, rarely does chocolate milk or really anything deliver on its claim on the label. But this not only delivers on the double chocolate aspect, oh my God, it's also double sweet. It's got tons of sugar in it, and not surprisingly, it comes across in the flavor. It's super sweet, but it is super chocolatey as well. Now, this is the only Saudi Arabian product that I've ever had up until this point, so I guess it represents a new country. It's not a country that I've visited, but it is sold in stores here. Bit much. Very memorable, so for that it gets points, but it's just way too sweet, though very chocolatey, and if you like a super sweet chocolate milk, this might be one for you.
Say where we were?
No, I didn't say where we were. Or I don't even know. It's probably called something.
Petronas Twin Towers.
Yeah, right, but the park's probably called something. We're at the Petronas Towers. There's a courtyard just outside. The locals call it KLCC. I think it was featured in one of the Mission Impossible movies. And it hasn't been an impossible mission to find chocolate milk here. There's a lot of it, but finding the good stuff, yeah, it hasn't been that much of a challenge either. But there's just not much of it.